Hello, I'm Dr. Victoria Wright, and this is my contribution to the Lifewide Education project. I focused on the UN's Sustainable Development Goal 12. In the presentation, I'm going to refer to my particular pathway, the choice of that goal, my journey, any changes, and important learning and deeper meanings. I chose Goal 12, ensure sustainable consumption and production. I was thinking about that through two lenses, in my home life and also in my professional life. My vocabulary is reduce, reuse, recycle, vocabulary that of course is seen elsewhere. For me, this project has been about developing a more critical awareness of what I consume and what is required in terms of the production of those products, and taking more mindful steps, being more aware of bins around the organisation that I work in, and also my own ways of reducing, reusing and recycling. On this journey, therefore, the personal and the professional has been integrated. In relation to the professional, I've been working in a number of ways attached to a goal and policy identified in my institution's core plan for education and student experience about developing the awareness in students and developing tools. For myself, returning to my personal life, it has meant that I've made a number of changes. Some of those changes have been shifting my gaze to the way I use technology as one example. So the sharing of files as much as possible rather than loading as attachments on an email. It's required a lot of new learning. There were things that I wasn't sure of in terms of my carbon footprint. So exploring and finding out in order to make more sense of what I consume and the production that's involved. And overall, developing a positive mindset that while I'm acting as an individual, actually that is important for us all. Important learning then. We live in a period of uncertainty. That is coming through in reading that I've been engaging in. One particular text that a colleague recommended to me is called The Future We Choose, The Stubborn Optimist's Guide to the Climate Crisis. I have found that very useful as a lens through which to think through. The book presents a number of scenarios. What it reinforces is what I've seen reinforced elsewhere, is that we can and we must act as ethical individuals. This connection of our lives to the Sustainable Development Goals supports us, I think, in becoming ethically adaptable, flexible, skillful, as in actually working to act on the things that we think we value and hold dear. If we act as ethical individuals, that will work for the benefit of us all. I think overall, in my experience of working on this, it has given me more insight into the kinds of actions that I want to take into the future and the reasons why I would want to put those actions in place. There are some obvious barriers. So for instance, if I think about my travel, I have to travel to work by car and I can't yet afford an electric car, but I'm going to work towards achieving or finding an achievable way to do that. That might happen over time. What I'm concentrating on is taking the small meaningful steps that I can take towards Goal 12 on an ongoing basis and working to see how I can meet that even more over the next years. Thank you for listening.